from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from
We got Baylor. We got a hour away showdown. What they call it? I-71, some shit like that over there in the Hill Country. We got Texas taking on Baylor. Texas sitting at 4-3 in the year, 4-3 against the spread, while the Baylor Bears are 6-1 on the year, 5-2 against the spread. Baylor's been playing some good football right now, especially defensively. Injury reports for Texas: Overshown defensive back. He is questionable for this game this week, as well as Crawford, who's a defensive back as well, was injured last game, so he's questionable. Everybody else has been pretty much out for the majority of the season. While Baylor, cornerback Barnes, he is questionable for this game, and everybody else has been out. Texas is coming off a bye week, but beforehand they lost 32-24 against Oklahoma State, a game that I think we all backed. I'm not sure. I know I backed them, and a pick six kind of turned that whole game around. While Baylor is coming off a 38-24 victory against BYU 2 weeks ago. Very impressive game against an undefeated BYU. Was BYU undefeated at the time?
I think they have the one loss, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Well, both teams are coming off a bye week, so let's get to these actual factors. Texas, they're 6-3 against the spread in the last 9 games. The total's gone over 6 out of the last 9. They're 9-4 straight up in the last 13 games, 5-1 straight up in the last 6 games against Baylor. 6-3 straight up in the last 9 games against an opponent in the Big 12, and 2-6-1 against the spread in the last 9 games in October. Baylor Bears 5-1 against the spread in the last 6 games. The total's gone over 5 out of the last 6. They're 6-1 straight up in the last 7 games. The Emeralds also hit 8 out of the last 8 games when going against Texas, but it's also gone over 6 out of the last 7 games when they're playing at home. 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 games of the season. 4-2 against the spread in the last 6 games against the Big 12 conference opponent. So we got the Baylor Bears taking on the Longhorns of Texas. Flat Top, how do you feel about this one?
This one was kind of tough for me. They both have had the same amount of rest. They both have pretty good running game. You got Bijan Robinson over for Texas, and Baylor has their guy he's rushed for close to 800 yards as well. I'm going to go with Baylor money line at home just for the fact that I think they play a little bit better D. They give up less yards. They're giving up less than 20 points a game. For some reason, my gut's telling me go Baylor on this one. I know it's a really good Texas offense, but I've just been pretty impressed watching Baylor throughout the season and some of their victories that they've had.
Guess that means I'm I'm right there. I'm right there with you, man. I will not back this fucking Texas team again. They can't fucking stop a fucking nosebleed. They're defensively the last couple games. They've given up 32 and then 55. And even in the win against TCU, they still gave up 27. Win against Texas Tech, they still gave up 35. I can't back this Texas team. They can score, but they can't stop any fucking body. Baylor's defense is only giving up 18.7 points a game. Now, Texas will score because their offense is averaging 41 points a game. But I just think when it comes down to it, they'll get a stop where Texas can't. So I'm going to take Baylor. I'm taking the money line. I'm not fucking around. So give me Baylor money line.
All right. And Flat Top, you like Baylor as well with the points?
Same. Baylor, I'm going to take a money line. I mean, I know Big 12, there's a lot of things that can happen. I also would lean, I would also probably lean over on this one, just for the fact that I think Baylor's got a better defense, but Texas is still, their offense is good enough to score some points. And I know Baylor's going to put up points against Texas. So not official, but I would lean over that 60.5 with Baylor at home.
Okay. Me personally, I'm sorry. I'm gonna ride this. I'm gonna give Sarkeesian with that beautiful black sister that he's married to.
He's trying to lose it. He's trying to get fired. Don't do it.
I'm gonna ride it. I'm gonna ride this Texas train one more time. Here's why. They're coming off of 2 back-to-back losses, one against a stout defense in Oklahoma State, very, very great defense. And then the Oklahoma debacle. Still got to keep in mind, before the season started, Oklahoma was projected to have one of the top defenses in the country. Everybody's seen how that played out. I think it more so had to do with the amount of time the offense will be off the field with Spencer Rattler at the hand, and then we'll put the defense right back on the field. But with that being said, I like BJ Robinson. I like them being explosive. I'm just saying, man. Baylor still got a freshman quarterback over there. If he's not a freshman, maybe I'm wrong, but I heard he was a freshman. But I'm gonna have to take these Longhorns one more time for the money line upset. They still do have better talent as far as recruits on this Texas team than Baylor does. So that's my ride right there. I'm riding with Texas. If Sarkeesian gives me that L this weekend, then y'all will never see me bet on Texas again unless it's against fucking Arkansas.
He got me back to back. I can't let him get me again.
But I mean, look at the team he went back to back again. So both were undefeated. One's undefeated now. Yeah. They play good defense. I give them that. They do have some B. But I like this. I like Bijan Robinson, and I think they're going to be able to score enough points to get out of there. It's going to start off shaky, but I look for them to pull away second half. So that is my play. Let's get to the next game on the docket. Get to my notes. Marley, did you get my message?
Oh shit! I see it now. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
All right. So the next game we're gonna cover, if I can find it. What time this game? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Is this a 12 o'clock game?
Virginia?
Nah, this Georgia versus Florida, the largest cocktail party in the world. It's a 3:30 game. Okay. All right, my fault.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from